So as usual, the first thing we are going to be doing here is to keep tabs with the higher time frame. We want to see things from a long-term perspective, which will give us an idea into what is really going on in this market. Now, if we look at the daily time frame here, it is quite obvious that since the last quarter of last year, price action has been bullish. And when we connect the series of higher lows, we have a beautiful trend line that you can see here. So we have a trend line marked out, and which confirms that price action has been bullish since October last year. That is one. Then secondly, we have a key level to work with around this area, and that falls exactly around the 1.06900 level. So let's mark that out. I always like my key level to be in the gold, so I will be changing this to a gold color, and let's label it 1.06900 level, right? So we have the 1.06900 level marked out, and that also should be in a gold color. All right, so we have a key level that will be guiding our trading activity for this week. And you know how our key level does help us. As long as price remain above our key level, we look out for buying opportunities. And if price action remains below our key level, we want to be looking out for selling opportunities. And if you look at this key level here, since the beginning of this year, you will see how this level had been a major determinant of price action. Look at what happened here in December. It was a strong selling niche. At the later part of December, it was a selling niche, and before we saw the breakout of the structure at the beginning of this year, we saw it break down again. It was a selling niche here as well, selling niche here before another breakout happened in the month of March. And right now, price is back into that area. And since last week's trading session, we have been noticing how buyers have come back into this area to negate all attempt by the sellers to break out of that structure. So we are within a very strong buyer's territory at this point, and we want to be scaling down into the lower time frame to see how price action has been reacting to this key level since the beginning of today. So when we scale down into the 1 hour time frame, this is what we have here. So I will readjust this key level not to make it too big. So we have it right here. Okay. And look at what has been happening here since the beginning of this week. So we have this. I like to make it a little bit more concise. So let's see how I can bring it closer to our structures. I don't want it to be far away from our structure so that we can. Okay, I think it's better like this. So we have a key level that will be guiding our trading activity for today on the EURUSD. So if price action drops below the key level, retest the structure on our lower time frame, continued selling pressure below this area, we look out for selling opportunities on the EURUSD. However, if the buy pressure here continues as it has always been since the beginning of this week, as you can see here, continue buy pressure around that area, then definitely we want to be looking out for buying opportunity. Now, how do we intend to join this bullish move at that point? Well, if you look at the structure closely, bringing out the line chart, we have a specific point of connection. So we have an area here around the 1.0704. Is it 50? Should I put it at 50? Because of the psychological level there. So let's look at this. We'll bring back our candle chart to see things clearly. So let me label it first of all. So we have the 1.07050 level. That will also be in blue. So I'll place it at the top right hand side of our screen and then bring back our candle chart. Beautiful. So we have a structure to play with right now. So if price action breaks out, retest the 1.07050 level, then we are going to be seeing this as a confirmed reversal pattern to join the bullish momentum to the upside there. But if price action drops below our key level at the 1.0690 area, then we want to be looking out for selling opportunities at that point. So let's label this area sell the breakdown retest of this structure. Now, in addition to this simple flag channel we have here, I want us to acknowledge the fact that since the midweek of last week, price action has been finding higher lows, and I want to connect that to give us a trend line to work with for this week. So I have a trend line already marked out here. Let's see. Okay, I'll give this a green color. All right, so we have a candle chart here back. So we saw the higher low here. We saw a false breakdown of the trend line. We saw price action climb back above that trend line, and it has been respecting that trend line ever since. Price is back into that trend line, and we continue to see buy pressure, which is a sign that we might likely see a situation where the trend line is respected one more time to incite another wave of bullish momentum. So let's be on standby above the 1.07050 level. So we have a buy stop order above the structure to be part of a trend continuation to the upside. Now, like I said again, let me repeat this. If price action breaks down the 1.0690 level, which happens to be our key level, price action would have broken down the trend line. And one thing I said here is that we are going to wait for price action to give us a confirmation. And to do that, we scale down into our lower time frame. Look out for either a retest of the key level or this trend line with continued selling pressure below the structures to give us an opportunity to sell. So our center of focus is between the 1.0690 level and the 1.07050 area, which we are going to be using to guide our trading activity for today. So mark this out on your chart, and definitely we are going to be using this to guide our trading activities going forward. So that is that on the Euro USD. I hope Moise 82 is still around. If you are around, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to let me know in the comment section.